The lights flickered inside the cramped control room of the space station Solitude. It wasn't unusual. Space was full of quirks, strange sounds, power fluctuations, things that could be explained away. But tonight felt different. Commander Dana Reeves sat alone, staring at the endless blackness beyond the viewport. The rest of the crew was asleep, leaving her with the quiet hum of the station's systems as her only company. But then a new sound pierced the silence. A soft, rhythmic tapping. Dana frowned, checking the monitors. Everything appeared normal. She tried to ignore it, but the tapping grew louder, more insistent, coming from the airlock door. She grabbed a wrench and cautiously approached the source of the noise. Her heart raced, the sound filling her ears like a pulse. The airlock was supposed to be sealed. Nothing could get in or out without her knowing. With a deep breath, Dana activated the external camera. The screen flickered before revealing a figure standing just outside the airlock. A figure in an old, tattered spacesuit, its visor cracked, a pale face barely visible through the glass. Her breath caught in her throat. The suit was unmistakably from the Argos, a mission lost decades ago in deep space. But the crew had never been found. The tapping continued, more frantic now. The figure's face pressed against the glass, its hollow eyes staring directly into Dana's. She stepped back, her hands shaking. It couldn't be real. It couldn't be. A low, distorted voice crackled through the comms. "Let me in." Dana's blood turned to ice. The airlock controls flashed red, warning of an override. The figure outside was trying to force its way in. Frantically, Dana keyed in the emergency shutdown code, but the system resisted. The override continued, relentless. The tapping turned into pounding, the figure slamming against the glass, its voice rising in desperation. "Let me in, please. It's so cold." The glass began to crack. Dana grabbed the manual release lever, her last hope to eject the airlock before it breached. Her heart pounded in her chest as she pulled it, praying it would work. But as she did, the lights went out completely. The station plunged into darkness, the only sound that of her own ragged breathing, and the final shattering crack of the glass. "Let me in!" The voice was right behind her. In the silence of space, Solitude drifted, its systems dark, its crew lost. And somewhere, out there in the void, the signal continued to broadcast, waiting for someone, anyone, to listen.